Okay guys, we're just waiting at the moment. Just waiting to get a few more people in and then we're going to start preparing our spring rolls. Alright, so I think we're going to get started. Let me just adjust our work area here. Okay, so first things we're going to do, let's Okay, so what we're going to do first, let's attack this cabbage. So what we want to do is pretty much, sorry for the noise guys, but pretty much cut this cabbage nice and fine. So I've got a quarter of a cabbage because we've got a kilo of prawns, kilo of pork. So we'll put all that in the bowl. Let's keep this moving. And just give it a slice down the middle because we don't want them too long. Alright, getting there. And this is a Savoy cabbage. Notwithstanding, this is the more sort of frillier one. It's just got a bit better flavour, but it's nice and springy, so works well for what we want to achieve. Just a little bit more, we'll pop that aside. Okay, so that's done with the cabbage. Cabbage is now done. So we finally chopped our cabbage. We'll get this out of the way. Next on our list are these spring rolls. I've got some spring onions here, so I'm just going to top and tail them. I got them out of my own veggie patch yesterday, so we'll just take those ends off. And the same thing again, guys. What we want to achieve, just nice and fine. Give me 1 second. Let me just put a tea towel underneath this chopping board because it's moving around. That's a bit better. Okay, so all we want to do now is just nice and fine. So for anyone that's just joining, so anyone that's just joining, we're just making our fillings for our spring rolls. We've got some finely chopped up cabbage, we've got some spring onions, we've got some mushrooms here. getting these going. So again guys, anyone joining, it's prawn and pork spring rolls. We'll be going through all the process. So pretty much with the mushrooms, as long as you got them fine, just go for them, just give them a rough cut at the end. You don't want them too small, but you don't want big massive chunks. So that should just about do that. So we'll put that with our cabbage and our spring rolls. Right. So nice and fine, and just a rough cut through. That's it. Okay. Yeah, alright, I'll just do this last one. Alright, they're done. Okay. So now I will grate in 2 carrots. I'll peel them. I'll peel these bad boys. So with the carrot, again, you can just chop them up finely and put them into little pieces. I just find it's quite easier just to grate them. It's easy, it's quick. Less time consuming, guys, that's all we're looking at. Okay, let's just get rid of these. We'll top those. Alright, so now, pretty much hey, super little sucker. Okay, next carrot. Bear with us guys, we're up your roll. Just want to take one more. Alright, so there's our carrot. So we've got some nice flavours in there. We've got the carrot, we've got the spring onions, we've got the mushrooms and the cabbage. Now the only other ingredients we're going to need for this, we've got some ginger, which I've already cut up, and we're just going to throw in some garlic. So we'll just, oh, garlic's gone flying. Okay, so now all we've got to do is bash them a bit so we can peel these bad boys. Done. And then we'll start cooking our inner ingredients for our spring rolls. And then once we've done those, we can start rolling these spring rolls. It's not a hard technique. That's a little bit of a process, but well worth. Nothing better than making your own spring rolls. Okay, so let's just pop the ends off some of these. We don't want the hard little bits at the end. So off they go. Alright, so now with the garlic, we just wanted the flavour. So the whole idea with this is to make sure that that's nice and fine. We don't want chunks. Now, actually, in the meantime, I will put this wok on so we can cook our ingredients. I'll get a little bit of oil in there. We're going to move over here in a second, guys, anyway. We'll be moving to the hot plate in a minute once I finish these. Okay, so that's okay like that. So what I'll do with those, we've got our ginger here. I'll just place that in there with our ginger. Okay, so now we'll get these across. Now what I'm going to do, guys, after I just clean my hands, move this camera across. Where are we now? 1 second. We'll just move that across. And we're going to start, just cook this up. Sorry guys, just bear with me. It's unfortunate you can only use one camera when doing this on YouTube. But anyway, so we've got that going. And then nice hot wok. We've got our pork mince, prawns, and we're ready to go. And we're ready to go. Sorry about that, I'm moving the camera. Alright, let's give that a second. I'm just going to clean up this board. Always got to clean up things as you go along. Simple. Alright, so, yep, that's hot enough. Let's go. So, first of all, let's get our pork in there. Okay. We've got our pork and we've got our vegetables. Now I won't be putting the prawns in as yet. Don't need a great deal of time to do it. So if you don't see me guys, I'm trying to I'm washing up as we go along, because that's the best thing that we can do. Okay. Let's get this going. While we're getting that done, just want to show you guys. That's a couple of my French sticks I just pulled out the oven about half an hour ago. As you can see, I've already had to give that a bit of a bite myself. Nothing better than making homemade bread. Okay, so next, let's get our garlic and our ginger in there. Alright, let's get that tossed through. And a few people have asked me in the past, can you freeze spring rolls? 100% you can. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for most of these. I will be cooking some up just to show everyone what's going on, because when we done this a couple of weeks ago, we had nearly a couple hundred people watching in, and a few people were saying that because I wasn't cooking any up on the night, I was just getting them prepared. So today I will cook them up just to give you a quick showing of what they're like. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to start with these prawns. All I'm doing with these prawns, because we do want texture, we just don't want to wear the prawns. So pretty much all I'm doing, I've got these prawns that I quickly steamed earlier, and scissors, just cutting them into little pieces like that. So at least when you say pork and prawn, you're actually tasting the prawn. Bang, 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 bang. Like I said guys, it's very simple to make. It's great just to keep on hand. If you're having a party, fantastic. But they're good to have something frozen in the freezer for those days where you come home and you don't know what to cook, or it's a little bit too late. Just grab the prawn and pork spring rolls out of the freezer, a little bit of sweet chili sauce, and yep, perfect. when I used to work in Europe, they absolutely love these. As you can see, the cabbage is starting to break down now, so that's perfect, what we want. So we'll keep on going with this. Yeah, like I said, when I was working overseas in Europe, we used to have a period there where we were having different, Monday night Mexican, Tuesday night was Danish as an example, Wednesdays was a Mediterranean night, Thursdays as an example was an Asian night, Fridays Italian night. Yeah, you get the drift of where I'm going at, and these were one thing that a lot of people would say they'd come back on the Asian night because they loved the spring rolls and they could taste that they were homemade, not bought processed spring rolls. So as you can see, guys, that's how I'm cutting them. Just about there. The poo bag got missing in there. That's okay. We've taken that away. Alright, last one. Now, let's get rid of that. For anyone just joining us, just a reminder as you go along, clean up. Just makes things simple. At home, commercial kitchen, restaurant, wherever you are, it's always good to do that. Alright, now, the flavour's coming through, is beautiful. I can start to smell those prawns in there too now. Our meat looks pretty good. So at this stage, what we're going to add to this. Alright, first, we're going to add a little bit of fish sauce. Let's pop a little bit of fish sauce in there. And a little bit extra. Now, for a little bit of soy. Like I said, all we're doing is just deriving all the flavours into one. We don't want anything standing out. We just want to be able to taste the garlic, taste the ginger, taste the soy, taste the fish sauce, the saltiness of it. We want to taste the prawns, we want to taste the pork, we want to taste the vegetables. We just want an even blend. We don't want nothing to dominate these spring rolls. Okay, now we just want 4 teaspoons of sugar and a little bit of sweetness. Now I've just got a little bit of pepper. Now it looks like I'm putting in a lot of pepper, guys, but I'm not. It's just that this is a very average pepper grinder. It takes forever And I've just got a little bit of Himalayan rock salt. I'll just add a little bit extra of that. That will do it. Okay. Let's just mix all that in. Sorry guys, I've just got to move one of my other cameras. There we go. Alright, just a little bit more and that's done. Okay, we'll put that on the low heat. Now, all I need okay, all we're going to do here is a lot of people drain it. I don't like to drain it, I like to keep those flavours in there. So all I've got here is just a little bit of corn flour, corn starch, and we'll pop that in and that will just thicken it up nicely to what we want it for. As you can see, it's a little bit on the watery side. So we'll pop that in. Voila! That's our little dog barking at the school kids. Okay, so as you can see, most of that moisture's gone, but we're left with this beautiful, beautiful looking filling. Okay, so let's get that off. Just putting everything away as I go. Alright, next. What we're going to do here is just put it in this container and we'll spread that around just so it cools quicker. There. Okay, let me just move this guy so you can see. Right, so all I've done here That's it. So now we can cool that down. Even your hot plate, guys, just keep it clean all the time. Just makes it easier. Alright, so that's out the way. Let's get this off of there. I'll move that there for now. Let me just pop that camera up here for 1 second. What I'm going to do, well actually I'll bring it back up here. I'll bring that camera back up here. We're just getting rid of some of our ingredients. Right. Now, pop that back there. Okay. Now, let's get back here where all the magic's gonna happen. Alright, so now what we need first, guys, is a clean workspace. So just bear with me 1 second, let me just clean up everything. As you can see, this is live. So sorry guys if we're just out of the camera a little bit, we're just in the sink here. Alright. Okay. One down. That's the wok. Now, these 2 bowls, and what we're doing in the meantime anyway, we're waiting for that spring roll filling to cool down a bit. Okay. Done. Too easy. Alright. Now let's get back to where we need to be. Alright, first things first, let's put this tea towel down again. Nice and clean. Alright, so now these are our pastry, guys. Spring roll pastry. There's 20 sheets in each of them. They're about $3.50 each in Victoria, Melbourne, Victoria. So let's get them going. Oh. Pair of scissors. We'll cut them up. Pop them out of the way. Alright. My dog is floating around. You want some of those? You can't have these, plus you won't like them. Alright, done. Our mixture is still cooling down, guys, so just bear with me for a moment. Got cameras all over the place here because we're doing some other filming for another project. So let's get this happening. Okay guys, so we're just going to give these just a little bit more to thaw out a little bit. Or else they're not flexible enough, so just want to get a couple going quicker than one. They don't take long anyway. Usually I'll just leave them here on the board all together. They don't take too long. But in this case, let's just get a few happening. Alright. So they're out the way. Now, where am I going to put these spring rolls? I need to put them into something. For now, let me get container. Alright. So I'll put them there. Am I in the right place or in the wrong place? Okay, I think I just might move everything across. Let me just have a look to make sure that you're seeing everything all right. Okay. Let's have a look and we'll try one, guys. I'll see if this is ready to go or not. If it's cooled down enough, let me just pop that camera there and okay. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. You don't want to be putting too much in here. Less is more. Hopefully that's good enough for now. So pretty much all we need to do is roll them. Whoops, I've actually made a mistake. But that's okay, we'll roll this one like this. Okay, it's not how I normally roll them. My brain's in another place at the moment, but anyway. Yep. Where's my bowl of water? There. Usually have a bowl of water. That's pretty much to stick them down. That's pretty much what we're looking at. But that's not the proper way to roll these. Just make sure I've got just the one skin here. Yes, it is. All right, you want to have them like that, in front of you, pointing upwards. Now, with that, right there. Like I said, just a tablespoon, no more than that. So pop it in, roll it a little bit, bring in the sides, and keep on rolling. So now we're left with that little bit there, just a bit of water, bang, there you go, that looks better. So now you've got these perfect edges, simple, easy spring rolls. So let's keep this going. Bit of water, bang, done. Like I said, guys, too easy, too easy. And that's it. All it is a process. Best thing to do doing this is a nice glass of wine. As you can see, guys, look, just one spoon. No use being greedy because you're only going to stuff them up. Roll them a little bit, bring in the sides, keep on rolling. At the end, just a bit of water, and there you go. Let's keep on going. And as you can see, they're all predominantly the same size. Doesn't really matter, but you know, especially in the restaurants, we make sure that they look good, the same. Roll them up a bit, turn the wings in, and bang, again. That's it. We'll keep these going. You know what I didn't do, guys? Let me get another little spoon. I've got a taste. As you can see, look, there's our ingredients. See how I've still got chunks of prawn? That way at least you can actually know when you're biting into them what you're eating. Can't get better. Okay. Just said, guys, just 1 tablespoon. Roll them over. Push in the wings. And keep them going. A little bit of water. Bang. Done. Next. Oh, I've got the one. I've got the one. Okay. 1 spoon. Roll. Wings go in. And let's keep that going. Done. And anyone that wants to hang through this process, we'll be cooking some of these up just to give you an idea what they come up like. Bit of water, bang, there you go. Too easy. If anyone has got any questions they'd like answered, just put them through. Who's that? Saban? Saban, is it? Subham, how you going? Hope everything's well. Hope you're having a nice day. All right, done. Now, as you can see, guys, I'm just doing this slow so everyone can see, but normally in the restaurants will be going like this, bang, 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 popping them through, turning them over, gone, dang. Or else you're going to be there for a long time. And unless you're head chef, which I was lucky to be, you will get abused. So these are spring rolls that you will find. I'm not going to mention the name of the hotel because I no longer work there. Or the hotel restaurant. I'm not going to tell you the name. But it was a 5-star restaurant. And these are my recipe. This is my recipe. And I still believe today they are still in use because they're such a popular thing on the menu. So I'll just keep these going. Sorry for that, guys. I just had to look at another camera. Bang. Anyone wondering what the water is for? Just at the end, just helps stick the spring roll pastry to itself. Again, 1 tablespoon, roll, flip the wings over and roll. Dab some water, done. Okay. Let me just mix this mixture around a little bit more, help it cool down a little bit more. Bit of prawn. Things come in. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Probably made about, well, we've made 18 in, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. And that's at a slow pace. Like I said, I'll probably do that a little bit quicker with no cameras, and you will get quicker at doing this as you go along. It's there. If anyone's got any questions I'd like answered, by all means. Doesn't necessarily have to do with spring rolls, could be anything else you might need assistance with. I'm happy to help where I can. And by the way too, guys, I've catalogued a few videos now on cooking with the chief, so feel free to have a look at a few. I've got one coming out today actually in a couple of hours time. We've made a French dish. It's called the beef bourguignon. It's basically like, well, it's a casserole, just that it sounds good. In English they call it beef burgundy, but it's French, so it's beef bourguignon. Been a very popular dish for many a year. So have a look at that one. There's a few other videos out there as well. I've got a couple of reviews. And for your takeaway people, we've actually got, we've done a review with kebabs. And then on top of that, I've gone, okay, well, there's a few people who are saying, well, what's your kebabs compared? So I've gone, okay, well, let's make some kebabs. So I've got some kebab recipe and video. Have a look at it. Quite simple. Just saves you from going out there paying absolute expensive, overpriced for food that shouldn't cost that much. You know, some places are charging $18 for a kebab, and I'm like, you kidding me? I made 4 kebabs. I made 4 kebabs for $20, and they're not your normal size kebabs. These were huge. So again, if you're interested in that one, check that one out. There's a few different videos. There's still more coming out, but there's some pasta videos there. There's some bread. Like I was saying before, guys, that's what I made just a little bit earlier. A couple of French sticks. Beautiful. That's going to go with dinner tonight. But as you can see, I've already taken a corner off, as you do when you're cooking. That's the fun part about cooking. And the hard part about cooking, because you're always tasting stuff. Which basically means you need to exercise if possible, or where possible. Again, for anyone watching for the first time today, just a tablespoon of filling, roll, turn in, and roll. A little bit of water to finish, and there we go. Tap, tap, tap. Roll, roll, roll. Hang around, guys, because I promise once I've finished these, I will cook some of these up. I need a glass of wine. I know it might get annoying, guys, but just for the people watching for the first time today, we've got some homemade prawn and pork spring rolls that we're rolling. We've just prepared the insides. Now we're at the rolling stage, and if you stay long enough, we won't be too far. We'll be in about 20 minutes. We'll be cooking up some of these. So hang on and stay tuned. We've got ginger, garlic, cabbage, carrots, mushrooms, pork, and prawns. So they're very, very tasty. If any of you guys know of anywhere or your best place for spring rolls, drop a comment, let me know. Love to go and check it out. Okay, there's been movement at the front of the house. That's Lola for anyone wanting to know. Important, guys, stretch the back where possible. the only process, or the only issue with this process for me, as I've gotten older, is my back. Fold, fold, dab, done. Okay. Alright, not long to go, guys. What I will do, bear with me for 1 second, I will get some oil in this wok, because by the time this heats up, they will be ready to go. So let's just pop that on. Okay. Perfect. So I've got the wok on now, guys, with some oil. So you're going to see what these things come up like. Unfortunately, you won't be able to taste them. I will, but at least you're able to see them. Couple left to go. Two more, and we're done. Alright, lucky last. Give that a second, let that, it's still a bit stiff. Alright, let's get some of this beautiful, lovely pork and prawn mixture in here. And lucky last one for today. Turn those wings in. Turn, turn, turn. Burn, burn, burn. Okay. So, alright, we'll take 3 out. Alright, so, give me a minute, guys. We will wait till this wait until this oil heats up enough. And we'll pop some of these straight into the oil. And you can see what we're talking about. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, like I said before, guys, when you can, just clean up after yourself. It just makes life a lot easier. And the cover for you is covered for you. Just some of the equipment, bowls as such, what we've used. So, yeah. Make a racket, Chief, make a racket. See all that oil? It's just about there, so it won't be long. And we'll show you the final outcome of these, guys. I'll show you what happens. Now, in saying that, I ended up with that much left, which I will make something with these, don't you worry about that. Might even get some puff poster out and do something with them. So for now, they can just sit there. What else have I got here? I've got the glass that I've used. Get out the way. Let's check this oil. Oh! Alright, what I'll do now, guys, I'll get this camera and I am going to move it across. Give me 1 second. I've just got so many different bits of technology here at the moment happening, so we're just okay. That looks like we're in about right. That looks about right there, guys. Now, to see where we're at with that. I think we are perfect. Perfect. So there we go. Now again, guys, never overcrowd, because if you overcrowd these things, you just you're going to take the temperature of the oil down, and that's the last thing you want to do. Just slightly give them a little bit of a turn. And I'll do a couple of minutes. Okay, what I'll do now, I'll just get a plate. And I'll put a bit of towel down. Same thing again, guys, these won't take long. They won't take long at all. Another minute, and we're ready to serve. We've got a nice colour to them. They've held up firm. Look at that, guys. Can you get them any better than that? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so next, let's get this plate. Okay. Let's just get this camera back. over here. Give me 1 second, guys, just bear with me. Okay. One second, and I'm just letting them cool down for a second, and that's it. All right. So for anyone who's hung around, let's have a look at these. Look at these, unbelievable. Oh. Let me get this camera up, guys. Sorry for that. You can taste everything. Prawns come through, bang, straight away. The pork, bang. The flavours from the fish sauce, the soy sauce, the ginger, the garlic. Oh, that combination of vegetables in there. You just, I don't know if you can see it or not. Perfect. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Well, everyone today, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully we'll go live again soon. But if you can, get onto the channel, subscribe, drop a comment if you want. Check out all the rest of the stuff. Like I said, I've got a new video dropping at 6:30 tonight. Fantastic recipe. It's French, so if you're into, well, you know, it is a French recipe. Will I call it French food? No, it's just food is food. It doesn't matter where it's from. It's just a recipe at the end of the day. So get onto that. See what you think. But yeah, guys, if you can, please subscribe. It'll help the channel grow, and have a look at some of our other recipes that we've got out there. Yeah, a lot of it, what we're trying to achieve is just stuff at home where you can cook food that's not rocket science to make, and it's cost effective. Like I said, that last one, you know, we made fancy kebabs and it cost $5 each, and they were humongous kebabs. And the closest thing that comes to that is Spaniard's kebabs, which is about $18. It's a European style kebab, and I've actually even made my own bread for it. So yeah, it is one of those scenarios. Again, anyone wanting to have a look, there's some of our French sticks that we made earlier on today. That's happening for dinner tonight, or part of dinner. But yeah, if you can, check out the other videos, give us a like, and especially subscribe if you can. That will help our channel immensely. And I think that's about it for now, guys. So yeah, we will hopefully see you again shortly. So now it's time to chow down on some more of those spring rolls. That's the bonus part. Alright guys, thanks again.